Welcome back to video number 3 for Saturday. This is our palette cleanser. Again, short but sweet but interesting. Let's jump in and cover it, shall we? Let's go. We're going to start off this time with Sophie and Edward. We know that they're in Scotland. They're at Balmoral because they're guests there of King Charles and Queen Camilla. Now, here's the interesting thing. James, their son, the Earl of Wessex, he is their only son, is apparently awaiting some news while he's with the royal family at Balmoral for their summer break. He's 16 years old. He just sat for his GCSE exams earlier this year, and supposedly on Thursday, he was going to be collecting his results. That would be Thursday, August 22nd. So what the article is saying is that he is, by the way, the youngest nephew of King Charles. They're saying that certainly his parents will join him at Radley College while he collects his results. Therefore, if they do that, they're going to have to cut their Balmoral trip short. You know what? It's very obvious. We know that Sophie and Edward have done everything possible to give their son a normal upbringing and a normal childhood. And, the kids have gone to regular school. They've had friends. They've had sleepovers. They've had parties. On the weekends, they walked with the dogs. They stayed with friends. These children were not raised with prince and princess titles. Obviously when they were with the queen, they were with their grandmother. They brought them up that they're going to have to work for a living. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So that's one of the reasons why they said they made the decision not to give the kids their HRH titles. They have them and can decide when they're 18 if they want to use them. All right, let's move on. All right, this was just too cute. Apparently, the British Hen Welfare Trust, the king rehomed their 1 millionth hen to the Highgrove Gardens. Now, this British Hen Welfare Trust works to rehome commercial laying eggs. The animal has been named Henrietta, and she arrived with 29 other hens earlier this month. That is the funniest thing I never heard of. But what I really love is that the house for the hen looks like the castle. It looks like Buckingham Palace. How cute is that? All right, good for Henrietta. Let's move on. Next up, let's turn to Prince William. He is apparently going to be in a new ITV documentary that's going to focus on homelessness in the UK. It's going to air later this year. ITV has confirmed, so it's absolutely going to happen. It's going to be a 2-part series. The viewers are going to get an exclusive look behind the scenes at the first year of the Royal Foundation's Homewards program, which we know is William's initiative focused on ending homelessness. We know that it was founded in June of 2023. It's a locally led program. It's titled Prince William, We Can End Homelessness, and it's also going to feature other advocates of the program and individuals that are leading, the charge across the UK. Good for him. And now it's Queen Camilla's turn. Can you believe this? She is going to appear in her very first documentary since the coronation. And they followed her, ITV again, followed her over the course of the year for the program. And it's all about something that's, very, close to her heart, domestic violence. The title is called Her Majesty the Queen Behind Closed Doors, and it is also going to air in 2024. Apparently, film crews were given exclusive access to Camilla. We do know that she's worked for many years to highlight the problem of domestic abuse, and you're going to see her in never-before-seen private meetings with abuse survivors. This is going to be a 90-minute program. There's going to be interviews with survivors, relatives who have lost loved ones. There's going to be roundtable discussions with teenagers. They're going to be celebrating International Women's Day at Buckingham Palace. And among those apparently is going to be in the documentary is Diana Parks, whose daughter, Joanna Simpson, was brutally unalived by her estranged husband in 2010. Ms. Parks co-founded the Joanna Simpson Foundation in memory of her daughter, and she was recently made a CBE for services to vulnerable children suffering from domestic abuse. What a legacy. I love it. And finally, they say this is funny. I don't think it's funny. A Buckingham Palace guard who's on duty was caught slipping and falling by a visitor who was filming the London tourist attraction. And so, of course, this person had to put it out on the web and, humiliate the guard. I don't see what's so funny about that. He slipped, but he got up and, resumed his post. Good for him. All right, you guys, you knew what to do. Hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for all notifications, and then go down into the description box and hit the link for my Twitter, my Gettr, my Rumble, my email, my Patreon, which is currently paused, my Amazon wish list. And if you've donated anything to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.